Justice was swift. It took just 8 hours for a jury of 8 women and 4 men to come to their decision. Both father and son showing little emotion as the verdicts were read, but Skelos' wife sobbing in the courtroom as one of the state's most powerful families is torn apart. Former Senate Majority Leader Dean Skelos slinks out of the federal courthouse, along with his son Adam and their attorneys. No emotion, much like inside the courtroom, as the jury read the words guilty 16 times.
We are obviously very disappointed with the verdict. The next step is post-trial motions, and we intend to pursue them vigorously. Thank you.
And with that, the streets of Manhattan turned into a media circus as once again, one of the state's most powerful politicians falls from grace. Gail Skelos, the now former senator's wife, seen here walking into court, was sobbing inside court as the jury read their unanimous verdict. Deliberations lasting only 8 hours over the course of 2 days.
We gave them a very fair trial. We followed the judge's admonition not to read anything in the press. We wanted to give them a fair trial, and we did.
The jury pored over pages of testimony, emails, bank statements, and wiretapped phone calls from the Skelos' phones.
I spoke to that guy, and he said this is not going to affect what you're doing.
No, you don't. You need to stop listening to that guy.
Okay.
Because that guy doesn't understand what I even do.
Adam Skelos' own attorney admitting while he may be an ungrateful person and a bad employee, he is not a criminal. Meanwhile, the prosecution insisting Adam's no-show job was part of an elaborate scheme involving 3 companies. The former Senate Majority Leader using his power to strong-arm companies with business before the state. Adam making out with roughly $300,000 and then trying to cover it all up.
And who are you going to meet with on next week?
I mean, I'm hesitant to talk to you on this cell phone.
Okay, no, we'll talk next week then.
But today, no laughter. Dean Skelos looking almost shell-shocked as reporters pressed him for blocks all the way to his vehicle. The Skelos' attorneys insisting this isn't over. Sentencing is scheduled for March 3rd. Both Skelos could be looking at the rest of their lives behind bars. Dean Skelos must also immediately give up his Senate seat, which he has held on Long Island since the mid-'80s. In Manhattan, Kimberly Howard, CBS 6 News.